Greetings and welcome to the City of Bakersfield Excellence in Action Awards for 2020, where we recognize and celebrate the hard work, ingenuity, and determination of employees who have gone beyond our regular standards of excellence. Thank you to all City of Bakersfield employees who help make Bakersfield the sound of something better. And now, to present these awards, the Public Information Officer for the City of Bakersfield, Joe Conroy.
The City of Bakersfield understands the importance of recognizing the hard work of its employees, all of whom provide vital services to the public. The Excellence in Action Awards gives us the opportunity to acknowledge that dedication and performance. This recognition is important every year, but it's especially important this year as unique challenges have required us all to be creative in new ways as we've made adjustments. Each year, the Employee Incentive Team asks for nominations from all city departments, from employees, supervisors, and department heads. The nominees are evaluated on their leadership, performance, and skills in working with our customers, the people of Bakersfield, as well as their innovation, creativity, and their work above and beyond their regular job duties. The 2020 EIA Award winners are David Cook, Air Conditioning Technician 2, General Services. David has worked for the city for 6 years and has shown leadership, initiative, and technical skills as the HVAC lead during the remodel of the Bakersfield Police Training Facility in 2019. And he was part of the team during the Rabobank Arena ice plant upgrade as well. He helped save hundreds of thousands of dollars by troubleshooting and repairing an HVAC unit at the police department, helping the system run more efficiently during the summer as well. Carl Davison, GIS Analyst, Development Services Planning Division. Carl has been with the city for more than 19 years. He creates maps and graphics for the city that are an integral part of the information presented to decision makers, including elected officials and staff. Thanks to his nearly 2 decades with the city, planning supervisors often seek out Carl for his institutional and historical knowledge of projects and how the city has developed over the years. Esther Duran, Fire Prevention Officer, Bakersfield Fire Department. Esther has spent 33 years with the City of Bakersfield. Her more than 3 decades of experience has given her vast knowledge of the department, knowledge she often shares with new prevention officers. She continually ranks high in the number of annual inspections performed and consistently looks to help fellow employees whenever possible, even with a very full schedule of her own. She leads from the front in every sense of the word. Johnny Foster, Air Conditioning Technician 2, General Services. Johnny has served the city for 10 years. This summer he helped save the city hundreds of thousands of dollars by troubleshooting and repairing an HVAC unit at the Bakersfield Police Department. Not only did he pinpoint and fix the initial problem, but his work led to the system working even more efficiently during the summer heat without further problems. Johnny has also proven his value to the city as part of the team that worked on the ice plant catastrophe at Rabobank Arena in 2013, and he aided contractors during the ice plant's upgrade in 2019. Luis Gonzalez, Service Maintenance Worker, Recreation and Parks Department. Luis has been with the city for 2.5 years. His work ethic has gained him much respect from not only those in his own department, but from supervisors from other departments as well. Luis often can be counted on to be the first to volunteer for special projects, and once involved, gives his all to ensure the job is completed efficiently, quickly, and to a high level of service. Jeff Grimes, Electrical Technician 2, General Services. Jeff has been an important part of completing many complex projects over his 8.5 years with the city, including the newly opened Brundage Lane Navigation Center. His leadership on that project has been integral to it being completed on time. Jeff is always ready to think outside the box and to find a solution when necessary. Those ideas are routinely beneficial to not only his department, but also the city as a whole, saving hundreds of thousands of taxpayer dollars. Aaron Kennedy, Assistant Technology Services Director, Technology Services. Aaron has been with the city for 13 years. He often leads or is highly visible in many of the city's highest priority technology-related projects. His attention to detail and ingenuity often lead to solving problems in ways others would not have come up with. Most recently, Aaron spearheaded the creation of the electronic submission form for the B-Cares grant program, helping make processing applications for that important funding as easy as possible for both local businesses and the city's finance department. Daniel R. Maldonado, Engineering Technician 1, Water Resources. Daniel has been with the city for 8 years. His quick thinking and ingenuity has helped ensure accurate and continual delivery of water to Bakersfield residents, even when vandalism to equipment threatened to stop that. Daniel looks at every assignment or task as a learning experience and prides himself on always looking for the root of the problem and then solving that problem. Mike Manise, Service Maintenance Worker, Recreation and Parks Department. Mike has served the city for 6 years. He is responsible for the day-to-day operations at the city's most popular park, the park at Riverwalk, and has made sure the park is ready for visitors each day, managing irrigation repairs, trimming projects, and restroom maintenance. His level of pride in the park he maintains is an asset to the city, and he often takes time to hear from park visitors about their thoughts and concerns. Everett Rios, Park Services Coordinator, Recreation and Parks Department. Everett has been with the city for 7 years. His strong work ethic goes a long way in motivating others to accomplish tasks efficiently and effectively. Always a team player, Everett is willing to help with difficult tasks and learn new skills, making him an even more valuable asset to the department. He even assisted the fleet department by delivering equipment when they were short-handed, minimizing downtime for that department. Rachel Rivera, Community Relations Specialist, Bakersfield Police Department. Rachel has been with the city for more than 5 years. She often seeks creative ways to tell the police department's story through video. She also takes it upon herself to learn new tools and technology to engage and educate the public, as well as help recruit new officer candidates. During the ongoing pandemic, Rachel worked outside her normal hours to provide helmet and bicycle safety education to the public in order for the department to retain a state grant that otherwise would have been lost due to numerous programs and activities being canceled. Joshua Robles, Accountant 2, Finance. Joshua has spent more than 6.5 years with the city. After a promotion to his current position, the city has been unable to backfill Joshua's previous role. But Joshua has not only taken on the duties and responsibilities of his new assignment, but also continued to maintain key functions he performed in his old role as well. Joshua's attention to detail has helped the city save money by catching errors in vendor quotes, saving more than $12,000 on one project alone. Vanessa Vargas, Secretary 2, General Services. Vanessa has been with the city for 12.5 years. She provides the backbone of many high-profile construction projects by making sure contracts with outside contractors are executed and invoices are paid. Vanessa has provided that support for projects such as the Bakersfield Police Department training facility on California Avenue, as well as the new Brundage Lane Navigation Center, which recently opened. Lacey Van Dolen, Financial Investigator, Treasury. Lacey has spent more than 6 years with the city. She continually looks for ways to improve the processes in Treasury and always has valuable suggestions on how to streamline procedures. This year alone, Lacey created a step-by-step guide for producing business license renewal notices and have them sent to customers in a timely manner, helping reduce confusion and expedite the process. She often does extra legwork on her end to take the burden off our customers, allowing the city to provide excellent service in less time. Howard Wines III, Director of Fire Prevention, Bakersfield Fire Department. Howard has been with the city for 26 years. His efforts to prioritize and implement the department's hazmat facilities inspections have led to the city earning the highest Certified Unified Program Agency inspection rate in the state. He has also served as the main fire department contact during the COVID-19 special event permit approval process, ensuring that the process runs smoothly and quickly so businesses can resume safe operations in a timely manner. The Shining Team Achievement Recognition Award recognizes teams who consistently work together above and beyond their job duties to accomplish goals. The S.T.A.R Award emphasizes the importance for all employees to work in support of one another for the overall success of the city. And the 2020 S.T.A.R Award goes to Accounts Payable in the Finance Department. Team members include Terry Morning, Gary Wu, and Simon Smith.
I also want to offer my own hearty congratulations to all of our Excellence in Action Award winners and our S.T.A.R Award team. Outstanding performance and excellent customer service are part of the sound of something better. As public servants, we have the great honor and privilege of serving our community. It gives me great pleasure to highlight individuals that are embodying the values of service. In my review of the award winners, I noticed important themes, including going above and beyond, having a problem-solving solutions mindset, and finding ways to partner and collaborate with others. Congratulations to these individuals for representing us so well. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce this year's Extra Mile Award recipient. The Extra Mile Award recognizes an employee selected by the City Manager's Office based on outstanding and exceptional job performance. It is also worth noting that this award may not be given every year, only if the executive staff determine there is an employee or S.T.A.R award recipient that merits particular recognition. As we reviewed the Excellence in Action Awards, it was readily apparent to everyone that our Extra Mile Award winner stood out. While our award winner can point to many meaningful projects and accomplishments, what sets him apart is how he does his work, not just what he accomplishes. Our award winner is incredibly conscientious, always professional and respectful, always makes himself available, takes every request or concern seriously. We have the utmost confidence that he represents the city well with our constituents, partners, and elected officials. He's also very creative and finds a way to make things work. He keeps our customers happy. His dedication is incredible. He works hard and finds the time to get to those priority emergencies. He knows when something needs that extra attention. He is a wonderful example of going that extra mile. This year's Extra Mile Award goes to Aaron Kennedy, our Assistant Technology Services Director. Congratulations, Aaron, and thank you for your outstanding service. Let me also just take a moment to say that 2020 has been a very interesting year. We have faced incredible challenges on so many fronts. It is difficult to thank all city employees enough for ensuring that the city continues to deliver services despite our challenges. Thank you all so much. It would also be difficult to recognize every instance in which employees have gone that extra mile during the pandemic. There have been so many examples of outstanding public service. But as we reflected on our accomplishments this year, we couldn't let a few very important teams go unrecognized, even outside our annual recognition awards, for the key support during this challenging year. These are examples of what it means to come together and make the right things happen.
Before we finish, we'd also like to take a moment to give special recognition to some other teams and employees who have stood out for their hard work this year. The Public Works Sinkhole Response Team. In July, a large sinkhole formed in the intersection of Chester Avenue and Brundage Lane. Crews from the Public Works Construction and Streets Divisions responded quickly to assess the damage and start repairs on the more than 70-year-old sewer system. Staff from those divisions worked for 4 weeks, coordinating traffic detours, directing private contractors, and developing creative sewer bypass solutions to continue providing sewer service to nearby businesses and residents. Many team members worked 12-hour shifts in the summer heat to complete one of the largest and most complex sinkhole repairs in recent history. The Brundage Lane Navigation Center Team. For almost 7 months, the Construction and Finance Committee oversaw a multi-million-dollar budget and almost 200 city employees and contractors who contributed to the completion of the new BLNC. That committee is made up of Jackie Kitchen and Anthony Valdez of the City Manager's Office, Nick Fidler, Sean Kakal, and Robert Voiles of the Public Works Department, Phil Burns and Dina Carter from the Development Services Department, Randy McKeegan and Renee Williams of the Finance Department, Gregory Pronovost of Technology Services, and Darren Budak of the Recreation and Parks Department. And finally, we want to recognize Human Resources Director Christy Tenter and Risk Management Manager Gina Covey for their work on the city's COVID-19 response. A stay-at-home order was issued by the state in March of this year, and the city issued a local emergency declaration in response to the growing spread of COVID-19 at the time. Gina and Christy quickly took the initiative to develop policies, host COVID-19 webinars for supervisors, and to acquire PPE that ensured city staff could safely continue to provide essential services to the public. For the last 7 months, the city remained open for business and operating at more than 85% capacity thanks in large part to their efforts. They spent countless hours, many before 8 a.m. and after 5 p.m., as well as on weekends, working with city departments, Kern County Public Health, the city's healthcare team, and city labor union representatives to mitigate employee exposures to the virus and help implement protocol that has helped limit the spread of the virus among city staff. The city continues to be well positioned to respond to the impacts of COVID-19 thanks to the work of Gina Covey and Christy Tenter. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you all for your continued hard work, dedication, and service to the city and its residents.